Hey, what's up, guys? Superbird. Um, Today we're trying a new game. It's called Erectus the game. I have no idea what the game's about. Um, just somebody posted it on Twitter saying they're making a new game. It's a closed beta. If you're gonna give it a try, give somewhat of a review on it. You want to go ahead and pause the game and take a look at what these say. Pretty much, from what I gather, it's a civilian building game. You build it up and you can play with people online, greet like a clan or civilization, and you go up against other, civilizations. Um, I haven't played it at all. This is my first take on it altogether. Um, I figured this looks like the more um, balanced group of people, the Asura. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. So it's fun to play, so I figured I'd just try it with them. Um, let's go ahead next. Yeah, we'll stick with Superbird. Decide where you want to start building your empire. This is important if you are playing with friends. You can build your empires close together. Um, let's do southwest. Yeah, do southwest. That works. So yeah, I figured I'd just put my intake on the game. People are really cool. Giving away beta keys to everybody. I will be streaming this game pretty much tomorrow. So if you guys want to stop by and take a look at it, um, it seems to take up nothing at all. All right, so here we go. His name is Waldy. I'll be your advisor and guide. Okay. Yeah, so this kind of looks like a civilization building game. Collect money. You have resources. Uh, Build up your town. Strengthen your village and get the most out of it. Want to make the population. Make sure that you get feed a larger population. You need to upgrade your farm. Click on the farm to continue. Okay. So we need to upgrade the farm. It's pretty cool. Population. So workers 225. Trying to see where we can tell what everything is. So hours needed 5. Um, for every hour we get 360. So max amount is 60. Max amount 50. We get 250 per hour. It's under construction. We'll just close out. We'll see what happens from here. Let that build up. Um, so just kind of looking at it, you have your tavern, messages, reports, alliances, statistics, build history. You can invite friends from your Facebook, the store. I don't like spending my gold in the beginning of games ever because you never know when you're gonna actually really need it. Um, so you can complete it now. It's only got 45 seconds. We'll wait while we figure everything else out. Um, let's see. Production rate. So everything you get here is you got your food, your wood, your clay, and iron. So we have no iron. Seems like you get your clay and wood 3 per hour. This is your worker per, and then our food is at 5, which is not bad. It looks like we're consuming 245 a day. So we're at 982. Happy level. We have no silver. Incoming outgoing merchants. We have nothing. I don't know. I think this is me. I'm guessing. This is me over here. So anyways, so finished, and we got a reward. We got the wood. We got clay. And we got iron. Nice. Claim the reward. Did we claim it? I don't know if it gave it to us. It could be a bug. Um, Maybe just off the start. Yeah, I don't know. Need to build a watchtower, he says. Okay. Clay excavation. Let's take a look at this. This is where the clay excavation clay is an important resource that is used to plaster buildings. You can increase clay production and upgrades, yada yada yada. Cool. So there's another thing we can upgrade. Cost to get to level 4. Hours needed to work. We have 2 to 20, max to 25. You got your storehouse, your food storage, common post, assembly, the iron mine. I don't think we have anybody working at the iron mine. Currently 1 for every 0.3. Maximum is 30 to get 9. I kind of wish this person was working. And it kind of sucks that he stopped working because now we can't really learn about the game too much. Let me try refreshing. I'll be right back to see if I can. Oh, wait. Okay, there it goes. It looks like it just took some time. We got all of our resources in. So now we need to upgrade our houses. Houses are built in both the cities and villages. This is where the citizens live in order to grow civilization. You'll either have to upgrade an older house or build new ones. So it takes 2 minutes to upgrade, which is not bad. Again, don't want to spend gold. It says 3. I'm going to save it. I'm trying to figure out what else there is around here. So these are the farms. What's this right here? Logging site. Commander post. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll be back in it'll be a second for you guys, but about 2 minutes. And this should be done, and we'll see what happens after that. Hey guys. Alright, we're back. It finished. So you have 50 extra population in your village. Don't forget to upgrade your houses every so often. For the rewards, we got wood and we got some more clay. Clay rewards. Yes, that one moved a little bit quicker. 109 cents plus clay excavation. Time to increase your wood and clay productions. You can't keep using these small sites forever. So we should click on the logging site at the houses again. The forest is where you cut your trees, gather your wood. Obviously, maximum of 10 loggers plus 10 more for every site level can be working on the log site. So amount of workers, we currently have 1. The max amount we can have is 30. If we get to 4, we'll get 4 per hour. The max of 40. How long is this one to take? A minute? Alright, we'll talk about this game a little bit. So things that I've noticed so far with the game. Basically, it always costs 3. It doesn't matter the timer. So far, at least everything that we've done, I've noticed is 3. Even when it gets down to like 2 seconds, it still costs 3 gold, which isn't bad. Oh, can we do 2 things at one time? No, we can't. I think we used all 250 to make that other one go faster. Yeah, we used all 275 of our civilians. So we have 300, but I guess you need a lot of people to work. I think it's the minimum. So that's something that I think hopefully they'll change later on to where, if it's 3 hours to build something, it costs 10 gold, where if it drops down to a minute left, it only costs 1 gold. Maybe it'll just, I don't know, make the game go a little bit quicker, more incentive to buy gold. So we did the wood, and we do need to do the clay excavation. So yeah, max is 275 now. I wonder if I could change this. So if I hit 274, can I? All right, let's make a big difference. So yeah, so here you go. I went from 275 max, right? So I put in 27. It's gonna take 11 minutes to do that, but we'll have extra workers left over. So say if I wanted to go and do the houses again, I still have some people to work with. But for now, we will do the max amount, just so we can get the intro kind of done and out of the way. Another cool thing, I'm sure it'll give us a thing to go do, but so this is the main world, click and drag type of thing. Doesn't look like the map is working, the mini map on the side, but right here, here's somebody new. Saucy Pants Village is up here. that's a player. And then you have this one right here, which is, oh, now it's corpo feeds. Oh, here we go. Erectus the settlement. I think this is an NPC village right here. So this guy got a pretty cool spot. And it looks like you can expand. Like if I were to click on this one, I could do something. You can scout it, put a thing, build a wall. I think you can build walls around the around your base to make everything good. And then when you want to go back, all you do is you click it, and then you click the magnifying glass, and it brings you right back in. Um, so far, I like the game. I can't remember the name of the game that it reminds me of. Like it's almost like Settlers, but without the time of doing like rolling the dice and everything. And it's a little bit more. This is a game that'll take your time. Like if you like these type of games, like the grinder games, this is like my type of favorite games. Um, Something that you'll probably like. All right, upgrade your command post in order to assign new tasks to new population. Okay. All right, so the command post. Let's take a look here. So you have your general. This is where leaders of the city or village reside. Leaders decide where they want their people to work. Production, construction, military. Has a large role in managing your workers, making it one of the most important structures in the game. As the command post level increases, you'll be able to get more citizens to work. Make sure that your food supply is high enough to keep your new workers fed. So you can manage workers, the food, and everything. Let's get out of here. Food, wood, and everything, and you can send workers, I guess, send to city. And I'm sure we'll learn about more of that later on. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Only a minute 6 seconds again, so it's not too bad. All right, workers in this building, 20, max amount 400. And it looks like there's going to be adding some new stuff later on. Looks like you can get a messaging or recording up there. You can't really scroll. You can kind of zoom in. So you have your transport center that's not there yet, so you'd have to build it, which is pretty cool. I wish the game was more open. What I mean about that is like, I mean, I'm sure there might be a way to do it in the settings somewhere. I just haven't really explored the game too much. I'll be doing that later on in the stream. But kind of like all this stuff is in the way of everything, especially these gents right here. But I'm sure they'll leave after they're done with the tutorial. But this one's about to finish. So more wood, more clay. Click on the command post in order to manage your workers. Okay, so this is where we're going to learn how to manage everybody. All right. Okay, so move the sliders to the right in order to put more workers to work. Don't forget to save your changes afterwards and close the pop-up. Okay, the pop-up's closed. All right. So production per hour, right? So if we do, oops. So how many? Okay, hold on. Sorry. Let's see here. Okay, so own citizens available to work. We have 270. Total available for work 270. Total citizens are 300. So remember we have 40 in here already. So permanent workers are 260 or 26. So it drops it down to 270 for some weird reason. But yeah. Anyways, so obviously I think we need more food. So if we drop like 20 for the food, and then if we put, do half of that. We'll put 10 to wood, 10 to clay, and then we'll do 5 to iron. Looks like you need a lot for the iron production. We'll start off slow in the beginning. So 229 workers available afterwards. So we'll save the changes. Make our claims. Okay. Let's close the pop-up. I said close the pop-up. You can increase building speed by assigning more workers to specific construction. Let's give this a try. Okay, so the storehouse. So the max is 227. We didn't go over. I think we were left out with like 230. So it's not too bad. So this is 5 minutes. It's going to take a while to build, so maybe we'll do a little jump cut after this. But anyways, the storehouse. Simply put, the storehouse has but one purpose: storing materials. Items such as wood, plank, stone, iron are all kept in here, ready for use. The storehouse levels dictates the amount of materials that can be kept in it. Iron is the exception to this rule, due to the fact that it always appears in small quantities. It's always possible to store it. Okay, so we're upgrading it. Great. Now we can go ahead and increase the production speed by managing our workers. You can do this by going to the command post and clicking on manage. Okay, let's go check that out. So manage workers. The game allows you to manage the speed at which you build things. Don't forget to use this cleverly. After the structure has been built, it's a wise thing to put your workers back on resource production. Okay. In addition to, so the max amount is 400, managed workers 272. In addition to increasing production speed by managing workers, you also spend gold to finish constructions immediately. Gold can be obtained from the in-game store. For now, I'll give you 10 gold. See, now we have 20 gold. Click to complete construction immediately. Build the storehouse if it has already been completed. Upgrade your houses and complete them immediately. So yeah, now they want me to spend the gold. So it only costs 3. So again, 2 minutes to do it, 3 gold. 5 minutes to complete this, 3 gold. We're going to do it only because it tells us to, and we can just get it done. If you don't want to wait for upgrade to be completed, you always can complete it immediately, except the city palace, bridges, and city walls. I like that. I hate going, like, starting new games like this, and, you know, I'm not a very rich fella, and a lot of people aren't. So people come in with $100, put $100 on the game, and immediately have, you know, the best defense in the game. It makes the game kind of boring because they just immediately shoot themselves to the top. Um, Obviously, you can help your city out a lot by building up your farms and stuff, but your defenses, your city palace, and your the bridges and everything are still going to be weak enough for people that are your level can still come in and from what the looks of the game, raid you or what everything like that. So I like that. I like that they did that. That makes the game a lot cooler, in my opinion. In order to see your construction history, click on this. Okay, so this is building history. So that's pretty cool. A little building history if you want to go back and say, all right, well, what did I do last time I was on? So, take a couple days off, come back on. Oh, man, I did the storehouse, super long ago. This allows you to track, yeah. This feature is active as long as you have beginner's protection. Once your beginner's protection has ended, you can activate this feature again by activating the Gold Club package. What's this? Statistics. Okay, so these look like people that are near me, I'm guessing. Are there any alliances? No alliances yet. Top 10 players. So these people that have been playing from pretty much this morning. The pie icon shows the various statistics about all the players and alliances in the game. It's a good way to obtain quick info about your ranking. It's good to know the ranking of the best player is a mixture of various skills a player needs to have, like attack, defense, growth, wealth, and so on. Make sure to use your tools you're given. Don't forget the valuable information. Okay, it's time to build your first city. Cities are the most important settlements in Erectus. In a city, the economy, military knowledge, and government are being managed. A city can manage up to 6 adjacent villages. Go to the world map by clicking the world map. Okay. So now this is what I was talking about, the bigger map. New map here. You can see all the surrounding settlements. The players in the area. In order to start building your city, click on the empty space preferable next to your city. Okay. So we'll just click on that one. Now click on the city icon to start building your first city. This city is completely free. Cool. This is your first city. It's free. Yay. Cool. So I got a free city. Well done. Cities are important to the empire, to any empire. From now on, your assignment rewards will be added to the resources in your city. Here's the first one. Sweet. City workers need to be managed just like their fellow workers in the village. Use the command post in the city to assign much work as you can. Okay, so we'll go into the city. So this looks like a capital almost. You can see that it looks completely different from the old one. and you can switch back and forth. It looks like, yeah, cool. So I like this. You can switch it back and forth. So this is just a normal village on the outskirts, and you click on the capital, boom, switches right over. It looks like maybe the village is maybe on down here somewhere. Anyways, we'll continue on. Go to the command post, manage workers. So we only have 200 here. As you saw in the other, in our little village, we had 400. Here we only have 200. And then here are the two things. Remember I said that maybe they were going to add something. They already have added them. You can send workers to the capital. You can send workers to a village, retrieve them, send them, retrieve them, send them. All right. So anyways, manage workers. Okay, click the sliders on the right as they go. Save your, yeah. So we're saving them again. So untrained military. So okay. So in the capital, it looks like you get military. In the village, you couldn't. We Again, we have total citizens 150. So we're gonna have to build the houses in the capital to make sure we have additional workers, or maybe add additional villages. But we definitely need the food production to be decently high. I can't drag the iron. Maybe we don't have any iron. We'll do 2 and then 2. Save changes. Alright, move this side. Okay, cool. Got another 10 gold from the game. That's pretty cool. Alright, see, we can't produce iron. Kind of figured that out. This is because you need an iron mine to obtain some. Okay, so now you can see here's our iron mine. It has a 0 next to it, so obviously we couldn't make iron. We need 111. We have 111 max. I think we have 120 left over to be able to build around the city. Again, or 30 seconds, right? So we can come in here and change this. Let's try 90. Oops. How did that happen? Interesting. Can I? Okay, so let's try this. 90, right? It's 40 seconds. Just to change it up. If the game wants us to use 111, we'll use 90. It takes a little bit more time. Not the minute that we're normally waiting on. But yeah, so if we were to have clicked on that, right? And then, where'd that go? At a wall? City wall. If I were to click on that, 21 max. We can't do it yet because I think it's part of the beta, or not the beta, the tutorial here. So it's not letting me do it right off the bat. So yeah, there's something cool. What's this? Stables, assembly, siege. What's this? Tavern, market. I'm just kind of like cheating up till this is done. Excellent. Iron is done. The structures in your city need to be upgraded as well. Houses and command posts will have grown in harmony. Start the upgrading your command posts so it can manage more workers. Okay. So 101. We're just gonna do what's needed. All right. So this is 8 minutes. Again, last time it was 5 minutes. Now this is 8 minutes. Still 3. I like it and I don't like it. I like it if it stays this way. Like if this turns into like 20 hours, or 3 days. Let's say it says 3 days, and this still says 3 gold. I'm all for it. That's pretty cool. I don't know how much it is for gold. That would be pretty cool. Now, if it goes to 3 days and this becomes 30 gold, and it never like drops down when it hits the 8-hour mark back to 3, I'm not gonna like that. But as for right now, I really like it that it's staying at 3 gold. We'll click on the gold up top. Can I click on it? No? Okay. I don't know how to get to their gold thing. I was gonna show how much. Maybe you can't. Oh, store. Duh. Yeah. So right now they don't have anything for deals. Here's the gold prices. $4,410. $4 for 30. There's packages here. The Erectus Gold package. It's 150. for that. So you guys can pause it, kind of read up on this for the gold packages. For the premium package, um, looks like it only takes 15. So I don't know which one's better, the gold package or the premium. Anyways, yeah, you guys can pause it, kind of read up if you guys want on this right here. I'm going to do a quick jump cut for that. I think it's about 5 minutes left. Yeah, about 7 minutes. I'll be back. All right, guys. Hey, guys. All right, we're back. So we just finished construction on the command post. Another 150 wood, 100 clay. All right, together, it's more fun. So you're already off to a really good start, and I hope you enjoy it so far. From the point forward, I'll be giving you tasks that you can open by clicking on the portrait on the bottom right hand corner. All these tasks come with great rewards that you can collect at any time you want. I hope that you are ready to conquer the world in Erectus by building up your empire so you can achieve more. We're with 10 per friend for the first 5 friends that you invite and who actually start playing Erectus. And the best part is, once your friends reach a population of 1,000, you will be rewarded with an extra 40. Um, cool. So, again, so far, really like the game. Um, it's interesting. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be fun to play. It definitely a time grabber. Like you gotta continue to play to make sure your city continues to grow, to make sure you don't lose your resources, and to make sure that your happiness goes up. Really quick before we sign off here, talk to you guys about the packages that they have. Oh, look at this! Look at this. The deals are up. The deals are up. So if you guys want to go in now and get some gold for a good package or whatever, it's up right now. See what this says. Yeah, yeah, definitely. They got their deals up already for closed beta. Um, so, anyways, it looks like Erectus Gold package is the better package. If you didn't pause it to read it, whatever. Anytime somebody comes in to rob your city, it protects half of everything, up to 2,000 food, wood, clay, and up to 200 iron. I don't know what silver is, but apparently it protects 20% of your silver. Your trade and transporters and everything, 50% faster, 50% more resources, and your taxes on your city increase by 10%, but it doesn't make them angry at you. Better overview, pretty much better package. Premium, not too bad either. So I think it's 15 per 24 or something like that. I'm not going to buy it because I'm not going to waste my gold. I'm going to try to save up all my gold that I get to get the gold plan for paying nothing, pretty much. That's what I want. That's my goal. So yeah, pretty much the same thing. You get the 50 resources, everything's 50% faster, all that good stuff. It's pretty much a little quick way to make everything faster resources wise. But if somebody invades, you don't get any protections. So yeah, guys. So far, really like the game. Like the fact that you don't have to spend the gold to upgrade right off the bat. It gives you the option, but it's not necessary. So yeah, definitely a game to watch out for. It's free to play. Right now it's in closed beta. I will message the developers and the creators on Twitter and see if I can get some extra beta keys. Maybe we'll hand them out on the stream or something like that later on tonight. So yeah, guys, I'll probably be streaming probably around. To be honest, I don't know. It'll be later on tonight, Pacific Standard Time. I'd say I'll probably start around like 6 or 7 o'clock, maybe. Might be a little bit later. I just got off of work, so I'm gonna try to get some sleep. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this. Again, this is Erectus. Pretty much, it's taking over the world with your friends and yourself. So, yeah. So, also, if you maybe I can invite through Facebook. So if you'd like to play it out, try it out, and have some fun. Maybe we can start an alliance and try to take over quickly in the beta. All right, guys. Have a good one. Till next time.